Hello everyone and welcome to another session of Tech Brews presented by Salesforce Jaipur Marketeers. Today we are going to talk about sales engagement, or formerly known as high velocity sales. With that, I'll hand it over to my speakers. Thank you.
Good morning everyone. So the agenda for today's session is Salesforce HVS, which is known as high velocity sales, and Salesforce has recently renamed it as a sales engagement. Before we go ahead and deep dive further more about the HVS feature and how it empowers the sales team, please allow me a moment to introduce myself. Myself Yash Parekh, and I've been working with Horizontal Digital as a Salesforce consultant from past 2 years. Now I would like to call on my co-speaker, Mr. Narendra, to come and please introduce himself.
Thanks, Yash. Good morning, everyone. My name is Narendra Kumar Agarwal, and I'm working as a Salesforce tech lead in Horizontal Digital since last 2 years. I am tech enthusiast and I love to learn Salesforce in depth. And today I am really excited to share my knowledge about high velocity sales, which is now known as sales engagement. So let's start this session. So over to you, Yash.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Narendra.
Yeah.
So before we go ahead further and learn more about HVS feature, I have a case. Suppose Mr. Narendra over here is looking to buy a property in Jaipur. He has reached out to multiple dealer or brokers such as Magic Bricks, 99acres.com, and he is registered as a lead in their system. And I am a sales rep who is working for magicbricks.com from past 2-3 years. So now Narendra is my prospect. As a sales rep, what would be my first task? I would call him, reach out to him and tell him that, hey Narendra, I have something for you that maps with your requirement. Again, so these are the few steps or the work a sales rep do in his day-to-day life. First one, outreach. When I contacted Narendra to tell him about the product or the services, that, hey Narendra, I have a plot ready for you. Would you like to buy it? The second one, proposal preparation. So once Narendra say, yes, I like the plot, I would like to go ahead. So I might have to create a proposal for him to tell him the property features as well as the price and everything. The third one will be follow-up. Assuming the case Narendra is not responding to me, so in that case, then I would drop a follow-up email or call to him. Meetings and presentation. To take Narendra and schedule a meeting to show him the property. So these are the few tasks that the sales rep do in their day-to-day life. So do you know how much burden or pain it brings to them? First pain point is identifying the high-quality leads. There may be possibility that Narendra is looking for the property on the urgent basis, and me being a lazy sales rep haven't taken up the follow with him consistently. So Narendra might reach out to 99acres.com and some other sales rep might get benefit from it. And hence my prospect is gone to competitor as a customer. So while you are dealing with a pool of leads data, it's hard to identify the leads with most chances of the conversion. The second point that I would like to discuss with you is different platform for communication. Suppose while dealing with Narendra, we had a lot of discussion. Narendra wants to bargain. We have discussed a lot over the chat, calls, email. So this fragmented fragmented communication have brought me the sales team another problem. What if I took a leave urgently, or I'm on the urgent leave? Or what if I left the company without giving the proper KT to another sales rep? Now he's blind and he does not know what was all the communication and negotiation me and Narendra had. The third pain point is repetitive tasks. Scheduling meeting again and again, taking follow-ups again and again from Narendra, and entering the manual data entry such as capturing the prospect, first name, last name, contact details, address. So those are the repetitive tasks that hampers the sales rep productivity. The fourth one we have is scheduling meeting, calling Narendra again and again while he is dealing with Magic 99bricks.com and other brokers, and he is again cancelling my invite and seeking his availability so that I can show him the property. That is again a pain point of the sales rep. So that now we have a picture in our mind of the task a sales rep do and their pain point. Let's see what are the problems and the challenges faced by the sales team manager. Performance monitoring. So my manager, Ajay, is quite unsure about me that how am I performing. How can he monitor? He would have to go through a lot of Excel data to see how many leads did I closed in past year, or if you want to monitor it quarterly. How many deals did I closed? How much was the revenue did I generated? How many deals did I lost? So it's hard for Ajay quite to actually monitor my performance while he is dealing with a team of 20 to 30 sales rep under him. Second one is engagement tracking. So Ajay is quite again unsure that how am I engaging with the clients. So he wants to track my engagement to see when was the first time I dropped the client an email, when was the last call, a follow-up call was made by me, what were all of the details that were shared by me to Narendra as my prospect over the email. So he wished to track all the engagement that were done between me as a sales rep and Narendra as a prospect. Then again, it's hard for Ajay to do so unless he have an access to my Outlook, unless I give him complete access to my data, Excel sheet and everything. Then we have performance coaching. After going through a tons of data and figuring it out some way, Ajay has identified that I'm not performing very well. I'm not closing the lead on time. I'm not generating the enough revenue. I'm not meeting my target. Ajay has identified the problem that is there, but he has not identified the main weak points that I have to give me the feedback. As part of the sales process, it is required to give the consistent feedback to the sales team rep. In order to do so, Ajay again has to do a lot of monitoring and know where did the things went wrong. Am I not communicating properly? Am I not clear in my speech? Am I not providing the better deals to the customer? Or am I not able to understand and map the product and services that my company is offering with the customer's requests? And the last pain point that I would like to discuss with you is ensuring sales process compliance. So there might be possibility in an organization. There are multiple sales processes defined for different product and services. How can Ajay, who is dealing with 15 to 20 product sales, will ensure that his sales team reps, who are 30 in count, that are following the sales process defined in it? It's hard for Ajay to track these activities. When I say sales process defined, there might be possible that for some product or services, company has defined the process that first you need to have the conversation with the client on the call, then you're going to schedule a meeting, then you're going to send them a proposal. There may be possibilities that instead of dropping a voice call, the sales rep has just dropped an email and he is waiting that client will contact him through the signatures, the phone number of his mentioned in the signature. So it's hard for Ajay to ensure the sales process compliance. Again, scenario. There might be possible a new sales rep has joined my team recently. How can that sales rep know that what is the standard sales process? By going through a document of 15 to 20 pages, which is different for each 15, 20 product and services. Again, this brings the compliance issue in the sales process. Do we have a clear picture in mind about the task, pain points of sales rep, sales team member? Ajay, we know your problem. So, sales engagement. What is sales engagement? Number one, it's a feature, not an app exchange product. It's a feature that is available with the native Sales Cloud subscription with sub-subscription like limited, unlimited and professional Sales Cloud subscription edition. It comes with the subscription. There is no extra cost. But with certain other edition, you need to pay more amount in order to get the sales engagement feature enabled. Sales engagement component bring productivity and tracking feature with itself so that your sales team rep as well as the sales team manager can boost their productivity while working on the sales process. So let's have a look at whatever the features that are available with the Salesforce sales engagement. We will be discussing about each of the feature in detail with the demonstration. So HVS automation. HVS automation brings the automation facility to reduce the manual and repetitive tasks for the sales rep and help them in automating certain business process. Then we have sales cadence. Ajay, this one is for you. Sales cadence brings the ability for the sales manager to monitor the sales process with the compliance. It restricts the sales rep. Unless you're going to call, you are no longer going to drop an email. It restricts it. It's not a micromanagement, sorry. It restricts the sales team member don't go further unless you complete this first step. Then we have Salesforce Inbox. Salesforce Inbox brings the email to Salesforce integration on the native Sales Cloud platform. What if I told you while you are working on Outlook or Gmail, you can access Salesforce? You don't need to go on the web browser. Boom, boom. This is the one. Sales engagement component. Again, Ajay, this one is for you. It brings the engagement tracking capabilities for the sales team manager to know when was the last time the email dropped, when was the last time follow-up call was made. Sales engagement analytics. Ajay, you are again in the queue. Sales engagement analytics provides you the reports and dashboards facility to properly monitor sales rep performance with respect to KPIs defined in your org. Then we have Sales Dialer. This one is an add-on. This one doesn't come up with the Sales Cloud or the HVS subscription. You need to pay an extra price for this one. And it enables the sales team member, sales team rep to make call from the Salesforce org itself. Then we have work queue or my list. It's just my to-do list as a sales rep. I need to know what I need to do today. I just need to click on that and I will have a list of items that are pending with me. Whether it can be task, activity, meeting, scheduling, or go out and show the property. Then we have Einstein lead scoring. This feature is backed by Salesforce AI and ML technology, and it ensures that you are not spending your time on lead prioritization while you have a lot of work to do. Einstein lead scoring captures and evaluates the your org's historical lead data and evaluates the behavior of your lead and provide you a lead score on the basis of which you can decide and prioritize the leads. Okay, so let's start and discuss about each and every feature. Narendra, over to you.
Okay, thanks Yash. The sales engagement feature on high level and covering its feature also on high level. Now this is a time where I am going to cover all these features in detail, and also I will demonstrate each and every features in our demo so that you can have a detailed understanding that how this feature works, and as a system admin how you can set up this high velocity sales feature and how it can benefit to your sales team and sales manager. So first we are going to discuss the very first feature, that is sales cadence, because this is the feature which is mostly used by your sales team in their daily life. So sales cadence is basically created by your sales manager. So what this feature is providing, the benefit this feature is providing is, it is providing a consistent business process. So as Yash mentioned that there is a pain point in our sales process that every sales team member are following a different process in their own way. So then it is very hard to track the progress of the where the prospect is right now, and if the sales team member what activities the sales team member is doing, the sales manager is not able to track. So if sales manager is building a consistent process, then it will help to everyone. So here you can see sales cadence is basically a visual representation of your business process into sequential steps, where the next step can be performed only if the previous step has been completed successfully. So basically what activities a sales rep has to perform in general, they have to send email and they have to make a call. Sometimes they have to send a connection request on LinkedIn, like that. So all these capabilities is available in sales cadences. So through sales cadences, it can send automated email, manual email, or the sales rep can directly make a call from this cadence step. So now we will move to the next feature. The next feature is work queue, my list, and my feed. So basically, if as a sales rep you are working with lots of many prospects, then definitely you will require a kind of checklist. So in order to prioritize your prospect and focus on high quality prospect, you will require a checklist, okay, where you can see on which prospect as a sales rep I need to focus more first today when I start my day, and then I will focus on other prospect which have less priority. So basically here you can see in this diagram this work queue show you all the prospect where I as a sales rep I need to work actively today. It will also show me that which prospect, what action I have to take on that particular prospect. I have to send an email or I have to make a call, and when I have to make that call, that will also show you if that For example, here it is showing that for Anthony, I have to send a mail within 10 hours, like that. So we will see that, and here this is a score. Based on that, you can prioritize you can sort your prospect into the work queue. So here you can select the sorting feature. You can filter all the prospect based on whatever criteria you want. So this way, this will give you a high level glimpse of your all the prospect, and you can easily work with them. So you don't need to jump here and there. You don't need to jump to list view and open the prospect in different tabs and then switching between the tabs. So it will definitely consume the time of sales rep. So now we will discuss about my feed and my list. So what is my feed? So basically from the cadence, you are sending an email to your prospect. So whenever your prospect will engage with your emails, for example, if opening that email or clicking any link in that email or replying on that email. So there is a one more feature, instant activity capture in Salesforce on Sales Cloud. So basically, if in that feature, if you enable the email tracking, then this feature will automatically capture that event, and that event will be shown as an engagement in my feed tab. So if my customer open that email, that here you will see a count. Count will increase if the prospect is opening that email multiple times. If a prospect is opening that email 4 times, 5 times, then this count will be increased. The sales rep can open this My Feed tab, and then the sales rep can see all the engagement that has been done by that customer, and then click on that engagement, and then all the details can be viewed by that sales rep. So this way, this particular feature is providing a way to sales rep to get a real-time engagement that is being done by the customer. So sometimes there is a situation that where sales rep don't want to add any particular prospect into a cadence to follow the end-to-end step. Sometimes they want to make a call to prospect ad hoc, and they want to do it rapidly. So what they can do, they can just simply go to list view, they can select the prospect, and then they can add the prospect into my list. And then whenever they get time, they can simply click on one button, and then what will happen, it will be a magic that the HVS will automatically pick the first prospect from that list. It will make a call. Once you are done with your conversation, as soon as you will end your call, HVS will automatically start dialing to the next prospect. So this way, it will save your time. You don't have to worry about to find that prospect, record, click on the phone icon button, and click again. So it will just save your time. So we will see this in more detail in our demo. Now we are going to discuss about the third feature, that is sales engagement component. So this component, the system admin can drag and drop on the lead record page. And first of all, HVS is only for the lead account, person account and contact only, because this engagement will be done with the customer. That will be an individual person. So this feature is only for these 3 objects. But you can you use it for the case and opportunity also. But in case it will be applicable for the contact assigned on that case and the primary contact on that opportunity. But primarily this feature is for Sales Cloud and used by the sales team. So what this component is facilitating to our sales team. From this component, sales team members or even sales manager or everybody in your sales team can easily visualize that what kind of engagement has been done with that particular prospect. So here you can see that this particular first line is showing that what was the last engagement done with this prospect. The last engagement was a call, and which was happened 1 day ago. And now here you can see that this is showing that how many engagement has been done and what type of engagement has been done in the last 30 days. And here from this drop down, anyone can change it to 12 months also. So within the 12 months of throughout the year, what kind of engagement has been done, that can be clearly seen here. So this first icon is showing that the 12 times the call has been done and 16 emails has been sent. Out of 16, on 2 emails customer has replied, and on 3 emails customer clicked on the particular link, and 13 times that emails were opened by prospect. So this is a summarized view this component is providing, but there are other things also from where the sales manager or sales team can get more detail idea about the whole engagement. Also, this component is showing that in which cadence that particular prospect is assigned, and then from here easily it can be seen that on particular which step that prospect is right now. So the sales team member will get a complete idea that this particular prospect has been done the call 5 times, these kind of emails has been sent and all these things. So what benefit this will give to other sales team members? So one use case that Yash was mentioned, that let's suppose if one sales rep was working with any prospect and suddenly he or she has to go on emergency leave, and he or she could not manage to time to deliver the idea or about that prospect to the new sales team member. So in this case, if that new sales team member wants to start the work with that prospect, then that new sales team member is not required to connect with the previous sales team member. He or she can get the complete overview, idea about engagement throughout that particular sales engagement application. So in HVS there is a sales engagement application which is where every sales team member works. So it gives you a single screen, that is a sales console. If you are a developer or admin, you should have heard about the service console app and sales console app. So sales engagement application is based on sales console. So in the sales console, it provides you a split view where you can open multiple items in a single screen. You don't need to jump here and there. We will see that how that sales console works. Okay. So I think it is all about the sales engagement. We will see in detail our demo. Okay, so next is Einstein lead scoring. So as Yash mentioned that we need to, first of all, prioritize the prospect, because it is not possible for sales rep to focus on each and every prospect. Otherwise, it will not generate the revenue, and it will, there will be less chances that the prospect will not be converted. So this particular feature basically calculates the score, and how the score is calculated. For that, there is a minimum requirement. The minimum requirement is that, first of all, in your Salesforce org, there should be at least 6 months of lead data. Lead record should be created, at least 1000 lead records should be created within 6 months, and out of 1000 lead record, at least 120 leads should be created. So this is the minimum prerequisite to, start working this particular component. So this component behind the scene use the artificial intelligence and machine learning to identify the pattern or behavior of the existing lead who has been converted so far within 6 months. So for example, if let's suppose if any customer having annual revenue more than 5,000 and belongs to a banking industry and some other category information, if they are getting converted very quickly or very easily, then there is a high chances that if any new lead is coming with the same criteria, with same sector then or industry, then it will be converted quickly. So based on that, the existing pattern, this particular feature will calculate the score for your new lead, and then that score can be used in your work queue to sort that particular prospect into priority order. Okay, so then we have a sales dialer. So this is from the name you can easily understand that this is a telephonic application. So basically now you will be thinking that basically on app actions there are multiple CTI application available. Then you will be thinking that if there are other CTI application available, then why should we use this sales dialer? Okay, so the main advantage of using the sales dialer is that this sales dialer is also natively built on the Salesforce platform. So it can seamlessly work with your HVS, and it is very easy to set up this sales dialer into your Salesforce org. You have to just go to setup and just do in the setting, you have to just enable some feature and it will be ready to go. So from the sales dialer, the sales rep can easily see their call list and their call history, and also there are some other features that it provides, like it provides a call script, pre-recorded voicemail, and the call recording, and also while starting the call recording, it will show the consent also to get the approval from the customer to get the recording. And behind the scene, there is one more feature, that is Einstein Conversation Insight, that is called ECI. So that particular feature create a call insight records which your sales manager can use to do the analysis of all the call recording, and then they can do a coaching or guidance to your sales rep. So we will see that how that feature looks like. Okay. So now moving to the next, HVS automation. So here we are using this feature, and if there is no automation, then there is no sense to use this feature, because here what is our objective? We want to reduce the manual effort of our sales rep, and we want to automate everything. So we have all these options to automate the cadence actions. So cadence action could be like adding any prospect into a cadence, removing a prospect from a cadence, and change the target assignee from one cadence to from one for one prospect, change the target assignee. What do you mean by changing the target assignee? I mean the use case where one sales rep is going on emergency leave, and then he or she wants to assign another sales rep into the same cadence. So whenever the change target assignee will be happen, the new sales rep will start the journey from the same step. Then we have the sales engagement analytics. So as Yash mentioned that this feature provide out of the box reports and dashboards, and the analytics, these dashboard is basically derived from your CRM analytics. So from this dashboard, out of the box reports, dashboards, and this is basically called sales engagement performance. You can see this option in the app launcher icon. So from this option, the sales manager can easily see that what is the performance of their lead, what is the performance of their cadences, and what is the performance of and basically on every cadence also there is a engagement analytics component there that we will see in demo. We have done a lot of chit chat about all these features. Now this is the time to show it in live.
So let's start the demo of sales engagement feature in Salesforce Sales Cloud. So for this demo, I have already logged into my Salesforce org, where I am already in the sales engagement application. So this application is the Lightning app, which is provided in the High Velocity Sales feature, and it should be available to your sales reps. So once the sales system admin will assign the required permission set to the sales reps, they will be able to open this particular application from the app launcher. So from this application, the sales rep can view everything from a single screen. They can see the sales engagement component, the activity timelines, all the details of the lead record, the compact view of the lead and the Einstein scoring components, and the work queue components, my feed, my list, and everything they can see from a single screen. So what benefit they are getting here? They are not required to jump here and there. They can work with multiple prospects in a single screen. So this will save their time.
So in order to work with high velocity sales, your system admin will have to assign a permission set, that is sales engagement user. And in order to create a cadence, your sales manager should have the sales cadence creator permission set assigned to him. In this demo, we will see that how we can build a cadence, and also we will run that cadence so that we can get a better idea that how it can ease the life of your sales rep. So let me first jump to your cadence. So you can open that cadence from here also. I have already opened that cadence to just explain you how the cadence look like. So if you want to create a new cadence, just go to the cadence page and click on the new button. Then this Canva cadence builder will open. So here, in order to create the cadence, the sales manager will have to select. Will have to add an element, and that element can be action, rule, or listener. So what is the action here? These 4 type of actions can be added: call, email, custom step, and screen flow. And there is one more, that is connection to LinkedIn. Send connection request to LinkedIn. That option is not coming here because in this demo we are not covering that part, because for that we required an integration with Salesforce LinkedIn Navigator. So if according to business process, that let's suppose on very first touch point should be a call step, then manager can select the call, and they can provide a name, and this feature provide the call script. So what is call script? So call script will basically facilitate the sales rep to communicate better with your customer. So what will happen if I assign any call script here? Then if I am performing the call step through that particular work queue for prospect, and the dialer pop-up will open, and it will also pop up the call script. I can read that call script, and I can better communicate with my prospect. So once the sales cadence is built by manager, then the sales rep, all the sales rep in your team can follow that same sales cadence. So this will provide you a consistent way to work. So and it will also help to sales rep to identify that now what is the next step they have to perform. They don't need to remember that what will be the next step with this prospect. They can easily know. So now we have other option like for email step we have a manual and automated email that you can easily understand that manually email will be sent here or automated email will be sent. Then we have a custom step where you can write some description. So this particular step is built by sales manager when they want to just give us some information to sales rep that they have to do this task manually. So they can just provide that description, and we have all these options like when this step should be start, what should be the due date is there in every step. Okay. And also there is, after every step there is one more option, that is flow automation. So as I told you earlier that there are two cadences, flows available, that is screen flow cadence screen flow and cadence auto launch flow. So that cadence auto launch flow you can select here to automate your particular use case. So for example, I want that after making this call, and if this call result is meaningful, successfully connected, then I want that the lead status should be qualified automatically. So here we can add an auto launch flow. That auto launch flow will automatically set your lead status to qualified. So here we are saving the time of sales rep. Sales rep is not required to manually change the status to qualified after making that call. So let's suppose I have a use case that after sending some email or some call step, I want to show pop up a screen to the sales rep within that particular cadence, so that they can create a case, they can create a task. So that screen will also be can be opened directly from the cadence itself, from the cadence step. So they don't need to jump to the lightning flow and then open that particular, or you don't need to create a lightning flow and that embed that onto any record page or somewhere else. You can, the sales rep will be able to directly open that screen from your cadence itself. So the main idea behind is that the sales rep will have to just follow the cadence step. Whatever is written in the cadence step, they have to follow as it is. That's it. That is the concept here.
So just to add one thing, with the minimal effort, the sales team manager has the ability to write down an automation or make the compliance using the drag and drop tool. In order to use the sales cadence, the sales team manager required a minimal training so that just he know that this step do this thing. And it has the rules and criteria based evaluation as well. So he can decide on the basis of what cadence or what compliance or what sales process should be for any new product or any promotional offer. Thank you.
Okay, so now we have covered the actions. Now the rules. So rules are basically your call results. So here you can do a branching into your cadence diagram that based on the call outcomes, where you want to go, where you want to branch this. So if let's suppose here I can show you one example. Here I added this call step, and then I had the call result. So in the call result you can see whatever call result you have set up in your HVS setup page. So that call result you will see here. So for example, for this demo I have added these call results like call back later, left voicemail, meaningful connect, and other options. So here what I want that if whatever based on the outcome of that call, I want to do a branching. If the call result is not meaningful, then it should be the way of communication, and if it is a meaningful connect, then we have to send a manual email like that. So whatever you want. So you have, if you are a developer, then in the lightning flows also we do this like using the decision box. So here for the decision capability, we have a rule for call result, and also we have a third option, that is listener, for listening the email step. So in the listener we have three options: email open, email link click, and email reply. So when so here according to my business process, what kind of engagement I want to track here, and based on that, here I can decide as a sales manager, I can decide here what should be in the yes branch and what should be in the no branch. So here there is one more capability here. Here you can see listen up to 1 hour. So here I can specify that up to when this particular listener should listen for that engagement. So here I can show you the option. So here we have two options: advance when target engages or advance after the time expires. So what is the first option? As soon as your prospect, here target is a prospect. So as soon as your prospect will open that email, immediately the cadence will move to the next step. And the second option is advance after time expires. So let's suppose I have sent an email to prospect, but the prospect is not opening that email within 1 hour. Then after 1 hour, that cadence will automatically move to the next step. Okay, so in this cadence, as soon as this cadence will be assigned to prospect, we are sending an automated email, and here you can see that we are using an email template. This introductory email template, I can click on this eye icon and I can see that which template I selected as a sales manager while building this cadence. So when this particular step will be performed, that step will automatically pick this email template, and the email will be sent to the prospect. So here no manual intervention is required from Salesforce, from sales rep side. So there is also a capability in the work queue that the work queue will only show those prospects where the sales rep interaction is required. So here you can see in this first step there is no sales rep interaction required. So while executing this step, that prospect will not be visible in the work queue. That prospect will be visible in the work queue on this particular step, because this is a calling to prospect, and here the sales rep interaction is required. So once the prospect will open that email, then this particular step will be visible in the work queue, and then when the sales rep make the call, and after making a call, if sales rep select the call result as meaningful connect, then this particular manual email step will be visible into that particular cadence step. Okay, so let's suppose if this email was sent automatically, and then in the mailinator, if I open that email, then it show me the here in my feed that like this. So before this demo, I just run it for Abhimanyu, and it show me that this email was open. So as soon as the activity will be, this engagement will be done, you can see that particular activity in the this activity timeline. So let me just open a record of Abhimanyu just to show you the complete view, how it will look like. So here you can see that with Abhimanyu I did all this kind of interaction, and here I can see all the information. So I can see I can use one of the feature of HVS is email insight. So we have two features, call insight and email insight. So through call insight, the sales manager can easily check what conversation was done in the call, and then they can easily do the analysis, and they can provide a comment also to your sales rep that this was not covered into your call, and next time this should be covered. So they can guide your sales rep. So basically this email insight, how it works. So in email insight, the HVS will find out some keywords. If that keyword is available there in that particular email body, then it will attach that, it will tag that particular email with that insight that you have created. So you can create, you can create these insights into your setup. So in the setup, you have to just type the instant activity capture. There you will find the option email insight, and you can create up to 20 email insight, and there you can specify the keywords that you, based on those keywords, you want to do the labeling on that particular email, so that your sales rep can easily filter out those emails by clicking on this toggle button. So for example, I can give you one use case. I want that if in any particular email pricing detail has been discussed, that email should be tagged with pricing detail tag, so that by clicking on this toggle button, I can easily just easily view only that email. So this is the email insight feature, which is providing a benefit to sales rep to get a particular, find the particular emails into their activity timeline. Because if they are engaged with any prospect throughout a year, then there can be, you can imagine that there will be a lot of emails, there will be a lot of activities. So this way you can easily find the very critical emails or very important emails this way. And let me just show you the call insight also. So in the call insight also you can create some insight. custom insight for you. So you can create a competitor insight, product and custom insight. So I have created one custom insight that let me just show you. So here you will have option like do you want to capture that keyword for anyone into that call, I mean for customer or for and your sales rep both, or only just for your sales rep or only for your customer conversation, because in your call conversation both will be talking. So in which for do you want just for if your sales rep is just using that keyword, that should be captured, or just customer is using that keyword, that should be captured. So that you can configure here. Then you can select the category here that you want to use it for your sales team, service team, or both. And here also you can define the keywords for call insight, and then you can activate it. So we have covered the work queue and the sales engagement component and all these things. Now let me just show you the dialer functionality quickly, just directly making a call. So I can make a call to this prospect by clicking on this phone number also. Then it will make a call. So, but in the sandbox environment, this just mimic the call. It will not make an actual call, but in the production it will make actual call, and then it will behind the scene create the call result. Call records also, and from those call records, your sales manager can easily do the analysis. I will show you that call record also.
So just to add on, the sales dialer demo, we cannot do in this environment because sales dialer requires meeting minutes, and that comes up with the production org only. But we can mimic the functionality, how it works on the production.
While doing conversation with customer, here I can capture my meeting notes also. Okay. So, and here is a functionality of auto logging. So if I check this checkbox, then it will automatically create a log record. I don't need to manually create a log record for this call. So it will be automatically done. And here I have an option to select the pre-recorded voicemail. So every sales rep can create up to 10 pre-recorded voicemail, and every pre-recorded voicemail will have will be up to 2 minutes. So what is the use of this pre-recorded voicemail? They don't have to call. Communicate every time verbally on the call. If the customer is not available right now, they can simply send a voicemail also. So here I'm going to click on the end call button. Then it will show me the this log call window, because I did not select the checkbox auto log. So here I can select the call disposition also, that what was the outcome of that call. So here if I select this contracted event set, then it will be meaningful connect. So you will, if you are doing the setup of HVS first time, then you will have to do this mapping, that which value should be meaningful connect, and which value should be the voicemail left, and which value should be unqualified, like that. So this setup you can do in the HVS setting page. So now you can see that how beneficial this feature is for sales manager, how they can manage their all sales process, and the benefit can be given to your sales reps. So I think this is all from my side for this demo. Now over to you. Yes.
Thank you. Just to summarize, sales cadence is just enable the sales team manager to monitor what a sales rep needs to do. It defines the task. It let them know that, yeah, this is your sales process. Hey, first drop an email, then make a call, then you should schedule the meeting. For the sales rep, it's a visual guided experience that they know what they need to do next. And for the sales team manager, it aids in their compliance and the sales process management. Coming to the work queue is just simply a list where the sales rep has a clear visibility of what he needs to do. Engagement tracking component, we just saw, is just basically used for the sales team manager to know what is actually basically happening on that particular prospect. Did my sales rep drop the email or not? Is he taking the follow-ups timely or not? So that's a wrap. Thank you. Thank you so much for coming today.
This was just the fancy UI that you have been seeing right now. And it must involve some sort of code behind the scenes, am I correct? It does. So all that fancy looking UI, it's not that simple that you click on a schedule meeting. It involves a lot of fight between the QA and developer team, and then finally figuring out a way to actually build the solution for customer. But with that in mind, I would like to once again call both the speakers on stage, and a round of applause for all their time, effort and energy that they have put in.